To meet your shadow archetype is the beginning of freedom. When we move into understanding what is motivating us, what our fears are, and when we meet the faces of that fear, we begin to become free of those fears. Because we begin a personal dialogue, a personal relationship with them. Because of course, all of these shadow archetypes have a light aspect, and we call this the guardians. And I'll introduce you to those as we go on in this journey. Right now, in this short guided visualization, you're going to go into your subconscious basement to meet one of your shadow archetypes. So closing down your eyes now, if you haven't already done so, if you are safe to do so. And just simply breathe into your heart, feeling your heart expanding outwards with every breath, knowing that I'm holding the space for you no matter where you're listening to this. Breathing in and out, allowing your breath to return to its own natural rhythm. Body relaxed, eyes closed. All the effort required to bring you to this point in your day is released now. As we go to the world within the world, letting your body sink even more deeply into the seat. I want you to notice in your mind's eye that you're in front of a door. You walk over to the door and you knock on the door, signaling your intention to go deeper. And the door opens effortlessly in front of you, and you step through it. You find yourself on a landing at the top of a flight of stairs that goes downwards into the dark. It's so dark you can't even see the bottom of the stairs, but you feel relaxed, safe and comfortable. And so step by step you begin the journey down the stairs into the darkness, down, 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 down. No effort required. One foot in front of the other. You descend deep down until you find yourself at the bottom of the stairs, and you can feel the gravel beneath your feet, and you feel the crunch of that gravel as you step onto it, and you can see nothing. There is simply darkness all around, but you step a few more steps into the darkness, unafraid, knowing that you have everything you need. And just at that moment, a light goes on next to you. Very gentle, soft glow glow of candlelight. You notice standing on the right of you is an angel of pure white light, and this angel is your guide. They do not say anything. They smile at you gently and they hold the candle out for you. You take the candle into your hands and you know you have everything you need to go and meet this aspect of your fear. You are on a journey of freedom. You walk further into the darkness and you look around at the gentle light of that candle. You notice that you're in a basement. The walls are stone, cold and damp. You can feel the dirt and the gravel beneath your feet. You walk a little way further into the basement, and in front of you can just make out a figure. It looks like a person hunched over, and you realize that they are chained to a wall. They have matted hair and a dirty face. Their clothes are ragged. You feel great love and compassion for this person, though you don't even know who it is yet. And you have your angel by your side and you feel very safe. You walk towards this being and you notice their gender, perhaps the colour of their hair. They look up at you with fear and terror in their eyes. Very gently, you place down the candle and you unshackle them from the wall. The locks simply come away in your hands, no effort required. You realize that you have the right to release this prisoner. The person stands and you hold them, supporting their weight. And you notice in one corner of the basement there are 2 armchairs. And you lead the person who's looking starving, who's covered in dirt, their matted hair, their ragged clothes, and you lead them over to the comfortable, plush armchair. And the angel passes you a robe and you wrap it around the person. You place them gently in one of the armchairs and you offer them a cup of tea that's sitting there waiting. They take it eagerly and they sip and have another sip as you watch them. They appear to gain more colour, more radiance, more health and vitality with every sip. And you sit down opposite them. You are open and curious. You simply ask silently now or out loud, which one of my shadow archetypes are you? Are you the child, the saboteur, the prostitute, or the victim? And simply wait for the response to come, whatever way it will, and it will come. When you have your answer, you notice your curiosity peaks, and you go on asking them questions of your shadow who sits before you. When did you first appear in my life? When did you first show up? take notice of how the information comes to you. It may be a visual image, you may hear words, it may be a feeling, or just a sudden sense of knowing that this archetype started to come into dominance in your life. You can ask your archetype now, your shadow, which of my relationships do you show up in? Which of my interactions do you play a part in? You notice now, the archetype is looking healthy, quite well. Gentle smile upon their face. Ask them, what would you like me to know now to release you from this fear? What do I need to know to be free? Simply allow the answer to come to you easily, gracefully. The archetype places down a cup of tea and stands. The archetype walks towards you now, looking beautiful, radiant, clean. The robe is shining, it's luminous. And the archetype comes towards you and takes your hand and helps you stand. The archetype is beginning to be healed by you acknowledging it. And so you begin to see its light aspect. In the light, the shadow becomes the guardian. The saboteur the victim, the child and the prostitute. The saboteur becomes the guardian of choice. The child becomes the guardian of innocence. The prostitute becomes the guardian of faith. The victim becomes the guardian of self-esteem. You notice on your other side is the angel of light, and together these two beings, these radiant beings, they guide you towards the stairs, and one by one, the guardian leading at the front, step up to the first step, and the next, and then the next. And you make your way effortlessly, easily, to the top of the stairs, to that landing. And the archetype and the angel say, we will leave you now, we have our own work to do. And you acknowledge that this is right. You embrace the guardian, who is now looking radiant, shining as brightly as the angel. and you walk through the door and it closes very gently behind you. You find yourself in this moment now in the room where you began. Sitting where you were sitting before. And you begin to bring back some gentle movement into your fingers and your toes. You deepen your breath, taking a deep breath in through the nose and filling your belly as much as possible, and let it out with an audible sigh. And when you're ready, gently blinking open your eyes. You've just taken an enormous step towards your own fearlessness, becoming a better understanding of your own subconscious fear programming. Your subconscious mind is where we hide fears, but it's also where we enter the God mind, the universal mind, the one mind, where we go into oneness with infinite consciousness. We simply need to remove our fear to access this place. And so when you are meeting your subconscious fear, the shadow archetype of the child, the archetype in its positive form is the guardian of innocence. The prostitute is the guardian of faith. The saboteur, the guardian of choice. The victim, the guardian of self-esteem. You can access this basement anytime and know that you have just done the most courageous and self-honoring act that you can do for your own evolution, dear one. Be very proud of yourself.